came across some old flyers today, so I thought I'd bring them in, put them in the fire, warm up the place a bit before we all go to bed. Anyway, the main reason I'm talking about things today is, today was the day of the fake rapture. We noticed a couple days ago that they were putting solar panels on the cell towers that we have around here. We've got a few surrounding us. At first we thought cell phone power was going to be restored, but the two cell phones we have, they don't work. And then we realized what they're doing with it. We'd heard before the rapture that they were creating low-wave emitters, low-wave sound emitters or something like that. And about 2 hours ago, they were put to use. We heard what at first we thought was the voice of God, because everybody heard it in their head. But it didn't respond back. We tried talking to it, but there was no response. It sounded more like some kind of automated message. And the message was just to look in the southern part of the sky. And so we did. And then we saw this fake rapture kind of thing. We saw a lightning storm similar. We saw streaks of light flying in and out. And then we saw people rising off the ground. It was a pale imitation of the actual rapture. But for those who didn't know, you'd swear it was the same thing, but we could tell it was fake. The whole lightning show lasted 10, 15 minutes, something like that. And it ended with an image of a Christ-like figure in the sky, and it morphed into the Antichrist. And then that was it. We thought it was over. Came back inside, and about an hour later, our neighbors come in, or my one neighbor come in. There's three next door, two of which the mom and dad have not taken the number. We've been talking to them about the whole end times thing, but they've been really sort of skeptical about the whole thing. But their son, who's about 19, he took the number, and so he was given a communication device. It's like a electronic notepad or something like that. But it's about the size of a magazine, and it only has 2 channels. One channel is just pornographic movies and violent movies, and the other channel is news. So he showed us the ceremony that was going on in Seven Hills. I never asked whether it was the Seven Hills that was in America or the Seven Hills that was over in Europe. But anyway, he showed us the ceremony that the false prophet, the Antichrist, and the alien leader put on. They put on quite a good light show, quite a good fake rapture show. There were fallen angels flying all around, all of the crowd. There's about 20,000 people gathered all around. It was quite an impressive show. They even had some shapeshifters there, doing organic as well as geometric shapes to try and fool everybody into thinking that it was a whole UFO thing going on. But it didn't fool us. It didn't fool us believers, because we know what was going on. We know the truth. The alien leader, who spells his name L-O-E-D-U-R, leader, like it's going to fool anybody. But he doesn't look like the rest of the aliens. He doesn't look like the Nephilim. He's more humanoid in shape. He's a little taller, much better looking. He doesn't have that angry look that the Greys do, and he doesn't have that reptilian look that the Nephilim do. He looks more like basically what I would say, if I didn't know any better, I would say that was Satan himself in a form of an angelic being. But he's disguised as the alien leader. So the 3 of them were up there, the Antichrist, the false prophet, and Satan, let's call him. And they put on quite a show, and they were really promoting the mark of the beast. They introduced the mark. the chip, as well as that thing that they say might be going on the forehead as well. They had some kind of flexible tattoo, and they demonstrated the flexible tattoo on the arms, on the hand, but I suspect it's going to go on the forehead. So that was about it. They put on an impressive show to try and fool everybody and to introduce the number. Oh yeah, the false prophet even called down fire from the sky. And that could have been holographic fire. It could have been some kind of laser weapon from a satellite. Or it could have just been some kind of vision image projected by Satan or his demons or whatever. Anyway, that's it. The fake rapture. They hope to get everybody on their side now. So the fire is about to die down, and that's just it. The fake rapture. But it didn't fool anybody. It's not fooling us believers. Well, it fooled everybody, but it didn't fool us believers. It didn't fool the elect, because we know the truth behind it all. So, when you find this, allow yourself to get thrown into captivity. If you want to go to heaven, you got to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. Allow yourself to get beheaded. The fire is going down. That's it for the light. May Jesus have mercy on your soul.